We've been spoiled lately with weekends with lots of sunshine, mild temperatures, no complaints here, and this weekend is no exception. Nice conditions over downtown Fort Wayne right now, and all of us will begin to see rain over the next couple of hours. And when we don't have those clouds, that heat from the day is able to rise and escape. Roads are not looking like the greatest right now. We're on the north side of Fort Wayne on Clinton, where this weather system will begin to move in tomorrow. That's going to bring us some rain. Now, just what that is, that's caused by some of these high-level cirrus clouds, which are clouds high up in the atmosphere made up of ice crystals, actually. Those ice crystals scatter the sunlight and create kind of this rainbow effect around the sun. The radar seems to be a little behind in picking up when this transition to rain is occurring. It's some pretty heavy, wet snow overall. So look at this. You can see that front approach from the northwest. That cools us down on Tuesday. And check this out. Rapid City, 71 degrees. That's even warmer than what it is in Miami right now. The snow begins again tonight. That's when I think the most difficult conditions will be. But I really think it's going to mainly just be rain for all of us. And if anyone does see any snowflakes flying, they won't last long. They'll melt pretty quickly, and I don't expect much in the way of accumulation. In case you're wondering why we haven't been showing what it looks like from the front of Storm Tracker 21, it's because that's what it looks like. The snow has covered the camera. A gorgeous Sunday, a gorgeous start to the month of March. We couldn't have asked for too much more today. Unfortunately, though, those clouds have built back in. Cloudy, kind of some dreary conditions over the downtown skyline at the moment. The good news is, though, at least some milder air is still in place. We're still in the mid-40s here in Fort Wayne, so not feeling too bad, and that south-southwesterly wind, along with those clouds, is helping it not feel so bad compared to where we were yesterday at this time. We're over 30 degrees warmer compared to that time. In the mid-40s throughout much of the region, 46 in Auburn this evening, 46 in Angola. Otherwise, many other locations still hanging on to the 50s. If you're in Van Wert, Warsaw, Wabash this evening, still hanging in those lower 50s. Now that cloud deck is moving in, as I mentioned, and even a few scattered showers. You can see that in Grant County, in the eastern part of the county, some very light showers beginning to finally move in. That's part of our next weather system. You can see that much of central and western Indiana getting in on some of that rain. And look at this, even a few lightning strikes embedded in some of this. So we're actually seeing some thunderstorms moving in. I don't think we're going to see widespread or strong thunderstorms moving in tonight, but a few rumbles of thunder are certainly possible tonight. Here's that larger system that's beginning to finally move in that'll really affect us overnight tonight and mainly during the morning tomorrow. So let's time that out for you on Future Track. So most of us remaining dry, at least for the next couple of hours, but by around 2 a.m., a little after 2, the bulk of the rain begins to move in. Notice this, heavy at times, and we could see, as I mentioned, a few rumbles of thunder in some of these rain showers. That rain continues into the early morning hours as you're waking up for your morning commute. Around 6 a.m. tomorrow, if you're headed out or the kids are headed out onto the bus, heavy rain is possible at times, and that continues through the rest of the morning. But notice this, by the time we get to about noon tomorrow, most of the rain is well out of here off to the east. We're just left with a few more scattered showers on the backside of this system. And we're allowed to dry out in the afternoon, even a bit of clearing by the time we get into Monday evening. This is around 5 p.m. at that time. A few passing clouds in the evening hours, and otherwise we're clearing out for your Tuesday morning. So here's a breakdown of those rain chances. Again, a few very scattered showers possible in the next hour or two, but it really ramps up then around 2, 3 a.m. and those rain chances will dramatically increase by around 6 a.m. and continuing on into the morning hours. We're left with just a few scattered showers by noon and clearing out by the afternoon and evening tomorrow. So most of us staying around that ½ inch to quarter inch of rain, though if these heavier bands set up, some of us could pick up over a ½ inch, but I don't think it's going to be quite as widespread as Future Track is depicting in this case. So a mild night tonight, temperatures in the lower 40s with increasing clouds. That rain really kicks in after midnight and it continues tomorrow morning, where temperatures will still rise to the upper 40s, so another mild day tomorrow. And that mild trend continues through the upcoming week. Look at this, temperatures staying into the upper 40s or even lower 50s through much of the week ahead. And the other good news, relatively dry conditions stick around through much of the week. Really, tomorrow is the only day rain is in the forecast, or at least significant rain at that. So overall, not a bad start to the month of March.
Definitely not at all, and especially tomorrow, it's just in the morning, and then by the rest of the day, it's pretty dry, right?
Yeah, so not a washout by any means tomorrow, but definitely for the morning commute, you'll want the raincoat.
Yeah, raincoat, rain jacket,
Umbrella, rain jacket,
all those things, right?
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Gabe.